I'm Jessica Jensen, and I'm homeschooling my kindergartner through a California public charter school. I had a lot of people ask me what this type of homeschooling is, and so I thought I would come on here and share my story. So basically, homeschooling through a public charter school means that I am the person who is teaching my child at home through the week, and we have the support of a California public school with funding to help us purchase curriculum, to do community classes through their approved vendors. And we also do need to meet some of the all of the California standards for public school. We meet with a homeroom teacher once every learning period, and a learning period is roughly every 4 weeks, just to make sure that we're staying on track and meeting our objectives. The reason I chose this model for my family is because I'm a single mom and I really wanted to homeschool my child, but the funding and resources that are available through the charter system really make this possible for me. So I think we get around $3,000 a year, but it's split into semesters, so we don't get to access that all at once. But I use that to provide swimming lessons, to do my gymnastics class once a week, and also to purchase the curriculum that we use on a day-to-day basis. And then we meet with the teacher either online or in person once a learning period. Sometimes it's a mix of both. Sometimes we do online meetings and sometimes we do in-person meetings. So he's getting socialized, has a real teacher that he reports to, but then the rest of the time he's home with me and doing the studies that we set out based on the curriculum. I really like this model because we're also still involved with the homeschool community. They still have meetups in different groups, and no one says, oh, you're not homeschooling correctly. I don't think there is a correct way of doing it, and perhaps this model doesn't work for your family. I'm just sharing my experience, and this is the experience of someone doing the homeschool journey through a charter school, specifically in California too, because I know other states have other requirements. And other people love homeschooling without having to meet state requirements. And in that case, they can use a PLA and become their own school in California, essentially. So they become like a private school and they can teach their child however they want to. One benefit for me that I forgot to mention before is also if we ever do decide to go back into a brick and mortar public school, all of his records just transfer over. So he can just switch schools basically. Whereas if you've been doing the PLA and you've become your own private school, you're keeping all of your own records, and sometimes they don't always transfer over directly, so your child might be reassessed if they're going back into a brick and mortar type school. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them. I used to live in a studio apartment with my child, so we don't have like a classroom, so to speak, but I think for my next video I might take you on a tour of what curriculum we do use and how we have set up the space for learning. All right, thanks for watching.